All right, everyone, buckle up, because Episode 2 of Medalist isn't just a stepping stone. It's a full-on emotional power play. We're watching young dreams clash with harsh reality as Inori Uetsuka steps onto the ice for her first ever certification exam. There's sweat, tears, hard hits, and more than a few surprises. If you thought figure skating was just twirls and sparkly dresses, trust me, this episode will flip that idea on its head. By the end, someone's asking for the moon, and the coach, he's ready to go all in. Let's dive deep into everything that happens, see every twist, every rough moment, and that killer ending that'll have you desperate to see what comes next. It all kicks off with Inori training hard under Tsukasa's close eyes. He's giving her pointers, teaching her the basics of pushing off, bending her legs, and trying not to flap her arms like she's about to take flight. Inori's arm muscles are screaming, but Tsukasa reassures her pain means progress. Underneath Tsukasa's laid-back confidence, you see a coach who's genuinely shocked at how quickly Inori's picking up forward crossovers. She's looking almost pro after just 3 lessons. But the reality check comes fast. Skating gracefully is no joke, even if it's a blast for Inori, who finds herself stumbling but never losing her joy. Even as she admires older skaters doing higher jumps, Inori's internal monologue is tinged with insecurity. She's acutely aware that she's still in the shallow end of the talent pool. Suddenly, Inori's mom, Ms. Uetsuka, shows up. She tells Inori about the badge test, and everything shifts. The badge test isn't just a formality. It's the real deal in the skating world. You start at prelim level 0 and work your way up, collecting badges along the way, a system designed to separate the amateurs from the serious competitors. Seeing the shiny badges for the first time, Inori's face lights up. The thought that earning these badges means she's officially good at skating sets her heart racing. Tsukasa worries she's only had 3 lessons. But Hitomi, another adult at the rink, assures them that passing the prelim can be just a matter of gumption. Inori refuses to wait. She wants to take it now. This impulsive drive is exactly what sets her apart from her competition, even if she doesn't feel it yet. Flash forward 2 weeks. The rink's bustling for the big test. Inori feels the nerves building up. The rink is huge. Older kids are finishing up their level 5 exams, flipping through complicated routines and dazzling jumps. And the scale of her challenge becomes clear. Inori witnesses a skater fail their exam and break down in tears, starkly exposing how crushing this journey can be. Tsukasa tries to calm her, but doubt creeps into Inori's mind. What if she's just not good enough? Desperate for distraction, Inori wanders outside and meets a fellow young skater in a fairy tale dress. They bond and sing a silly worm hunting song, but this innocent moment is interrupted by Ryo, a real jerk who flat out insults Inori, calling her an ugly shrimp and declaring she doesn't deserve to talk to serious skaters. The encounter rattles Inori. When she returns to her group, even small things like her hair being messy add to her stress, a cascade of anxiety threatening to overwhelm her. Tsukasa notices how shaken she is, and he's forced to act. He runs Inori through a calming finger touch routine, helping her settle with physical reassurance. Grab my finger, now the other hand, thumb to thumb, pinky to pinky. This unique grounding technique gives Inori the courage she needs. Tsukasa's coaching isn't only about technical skill, it's compassion, understanding, and knowing how to keep his athlete's spirit intact. As Inori lines up for her test, you can feel her internal pep talk. She just needs to do what she always does. One more time. The badge test itself is intense, but fundamentally simple. Inori starts with basic 1-foot skating, pushing off in semicircles, and then repeats the process on both feet, first forward, then backward. The crux isn't brute force, but delicate balance, jiu. Weight on the right part of the blade, smooth transitions, unwavering core strength. Tsukasa's voice rings in her memory, guiding her through each move as if he's skating there beside her. When her name is called, she locks in, forgets the chaos, and nails the test. Forward and backward skating, strong crossovers. The examiner hands down the verdict, she passes. The joy is instantaneous. Inori's mom congratulates her and, more importantly, offers real approval, saying Inori can keep skating through middle school, just like her older sister did. It's a huge moment. Inori's allowed to pursue her passion, but part of her wonders. How good does she have to be to go beyond just good enough? It doesn't take long for the doubts to creep back in. Other parents gossip, questioning why the coaches bother waste their time on an 11-year-old who can't jump yet, and implying she's falling behind. The words sting, but Inori brushes past them. That's when she witnesses something jaw-dropping. Hikaru Kamasaki, last year's novice B national champion, gliding through the rink like a force of nature. Hikaru's balance, speed, and effortless jumps blow Inori away. Hikaru's blades barely seem to touch the ice, and the difference in skill ignites a fire in Inori that's powerful and raw. But episode 2 isn't done throwing curveballs. Inori and Hikaru get to talking. Despite the club rivalry and the technical gap, their conversation is honest and motivating. Hikaru practices relentlessly, scheduling her life around her skating and aiming for the Olympics. She tells Inori that adults underestimate how ferocious kids' dreams can be. They want more than good enough. Encouraged, Inori finally voices her own secret G. She wants to be like Hikaru, not just a good skater but a champion. Tsukasa steps back in, not just as a coach but a mentor. He's so moved by Inori's determination that, when she asks if he'll help her become the world's #1 skater, literally the best, a gold medal winner at the Olympics, he doesn't flinch. There's no condescension, no false hope. Instead, he swears to make Inori a figure skater Japan will be proud of. It's the kind of coach-athlete pact that most sports dramas only dream about. Before we wrap, let's hit the big emotional beats. G. Inori battled through insecurity and self-doubt. She faced real hostility from her peers and cold judgment from parents. But through it all, she found strength not just in her own resolve, but in her relationships. The gentle but demanding Tsukasa, the competitive but supportive Hikaru, and her mom who finally grants her the freedom to chase her dream. by the final moments. Inori isn't just excited about her next badge. She's aiming for the top, with a coach who believes in her as fiercely as she believes in herself. So that's Medalist Season 1, Episode 2, a roller coaster of emotions, setbacks, breakthroughs, and the forging of a dream team destined for greatness. Seriously, if you've ever wondered what it takes to chase glory, this episode's your manual. What did you think of Inori's growth? Do you relate to her struggles? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you loved this deep dive into Medalist, hit that like button, share the video with fellow anime fans, and don't forget to subscribe for full recaps and more epic journeys. See you next time. Let's keep skating toward that gold.